overlooked console in terms of Kusou. And, even though I'm sure this won't be as special as King's Night Special, or
gosh.
even as Bunny Race, I am still happy to bring a new console into the Kusou family.
I think we've done a little TurboGrafx before.
We have, but we have not used the CD add-on.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so that's...
So it is technically a new console. Now, another interesting thing about this game is that, one of the annoying things about choosing CD games is that they're so big. Except this game, in its zipped form, is less than 10 megabytes. And when you unzip it, it's around 15 megabytes.
Well, CD.
Oh, that's true. I did play TurboGrafx CD. I forgot that Baby Joe is TurboGrafx CD.
Oh,
it's stuck in my mind as like Amiga DOS garbage. But yeah, he's right. It's not a new console. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I accept your
I think I
apologies,
repressed that memory.
Yeah, I think we've all repressed the memory of Baby Joe. That was not the most enjoyable game in the world.
No, it was not.
Oh my gosh.
BizHawk runs TurboGrafx 16, both the cart games and the CD games, or
Correct.
as they were officially called, the HuCard games. I actually had a TurboGrafx 16 growing up as a kid, and it actually has some good games. It has good shmups. Legendary X is a very solid platformer, but it didn't make a lot of headway into the West, even though it was let's just say they didn't get the rare of Western development. And let's leave it at that.
Oh, baby. Wait, who was it who was telling me that there's not a single good... Oh, not shoot 'em up, but beat 'em up. Never mind. Not the same.
Oh, that was the guy who did the review for Surf Ninjas.
Oh, yeah. And that was a good game.
That was a good game. I mean, Dragon Dark beat it. And what I love is that the Addam hints are required. It is respecting the movie lore. And what's funny is that I watched a clip of Surf Ninjas after the match, and the game that the kid Addam is playing in the game is not the Game Gear game.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's not.
Does it look better than the Game Gear game?
It looks worse, actually. The Game Gear game is actually pretty good looking, so it actually looks more like a NES game or something.
Oh,
really
boy.
weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought someone linked the clip in Discord.
Wait, which clip?
Yeah. I mean, I do like Surf Ninjas, because most beat-em-ups aren't that great for Kusogrand3, because bad ones just generally tend to be boring and repetitive and kind of soul-crushing. But Surf Ninjas was varied enough and had enough stupid menu gimmicks that it was definitely a fun watch.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'd call it more of an action platformer than a beat-em-up, really.
Oh, and even though you saw it in Discord, Scratch Dragon is providing audio. And would you mind telling me the order to put the multi-twitch in?
Let me just send you the link, actually. I'll slip it in your group. That is the link that I'm using. I am just waiting for Jal to go live. Otherwise, just chilling here. Oh, Mike. One thing that, because it sometimes is helpful to talk about community news, there is the GDQ Express that's happening in October, right, at Twitch.
Yes, there is.
Oh.
And submissions will pretty much be right after SGDQ.
Okay, so everybody,
Like a
here's
week
the
or
deal.
two after.
Yeah. A lot of us play bad video games, okay? So get runs ready, because we need you to reject everything that we send to you, Mike.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much.
Oh, but really, I'm excited. It's just cool to have a little baby event in the
Yeah, it
middle
was
of the fall.
something that we were considering for a while, and it's just something we want to try out because a lot of people want a third event, and
Oh yeah.
TwitchCon seems like a pretty natural fit, and we'll just see how it works.
Oh yeah, submit Alf, Mr. Starbird. Mike, you know you want it. You know you want Alf.
I mean, I don't not want it. Have you turned Jal to turn on his stream? Have you told Jal?
I haven't. Okay, it looks like they were just trying to do emulator stuff and get it working.
I've never been in the title screen long enough to hear that the theme is up, and it actually has voice, which I think is where 10 of the 15 megabytes went at least.
Really? You know
what? Because
what?
Once you see the game, you'll wonder why it's a CD game in the first place. By the way,
let me turn this on.
For anyone wondering, it doesn't matter if the runners are listening to this because I told them this. Though I told them the basic controls, but I didn't really tell them anything else. The only thing that I told them is that select button eventually does something, and I'll explain that when we're in the match. And I figure that's a fair hint to give because there is a place where they can get really stuck, but I'm not going to tell them what that is.
How helpful, Mike.
Hey. I just do my best. Now, if they're still stuck 30 or 40 minutes in, I might give them another hint.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn up the audio a little bit so that we can hear everything here. Select eventually does something. Mike, you're so kind.
Hey, I had to figure that out on my own, so...
I mean, that's fair enough.
Oh, I hope you can switch the stream soon so people can hear the glorious theme
I've got the audio
in single-speed CD audio. Oh, great.
I've got the audio up. I'm just waiting for everybody to go live. Still waiting on Jal. Ooh, that was a good snap.
Thank you.
Yeah, people are not too happy about the music. Just watch. This VOD is going to get muted. They're like, yeah, you...
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Nah, I don't care.
Well, the thing is, once they actually start the game, it's not going to be muted. I'm not going to spoil why, but they'll realize it pretty early into the game. Oh, it turns out Jal is online.
Sweet. Yeah, and it's not a huge worry. It looks like we're just almost on time with starting. Let me go ahead and capture Jal and get ready to roll. Yeah, I'm glad that you chose this, Mike, because I remember playing it, and it is a very special game.
It is very special. It's somehow completely different from every other Addams Family game, and for whatever reason, they were like, who would you want to play? Would you want to play the big guy Lurch? Would you want to play, kooky, eccentric Uncle Fester? Would you want to play the charming, dashing Gomez? Would you want to play, the kids Pugsley or
Wednesday.
Who have their own charms. No, you play the lawyer. Who wants to play a lawyer in a video game?
Oh yeah,
The
cousin.
good old
It.
days of the 90s where, somehow the very much third place console in the 16-bit era
Yeah.
could somehow secure the license for the Addams family.
I love it. Okay, it looks like everybody is ready. Wish them the best of luck.
And runners, if you're listening to this, then you should stop listening to this channel.
Yes. Go ahead and mute/pause the stream. Thank you, Rotor Storm, for those bits. And I'm sure this run is going to be every bit as awesome as you expect. Oh, geez. Yeah, this will be good. This is a turbo graphics game, okay? You see all these graphics? Yeah, they're pretty turbo.
Yeah, exactly. They're very graphical. So the first thing you're going to notice is the grainy still images, because it's a 15 megabyte game. And the very long intro sequence, which you cannot skip. Also, I think you actually cannot dodge that golf ball. So the players are not bad.
You dodged
just can't
it
dodge
once.
it, and we have our first rate of death with Scratch.
Wow. Okay, Scratch Dragon died, Jal died.
Yeah.
I like the crickets.
So the first thing you're going to notice is that everything takes a ton of shots. The second thing you're going to notice, and this is the reason why we're not going to be copyright striked, is because there's really no music in the game. Okay.
Oh, baby.
Okay, so here's the second screen that Snape D is on. He has a very small lead, which will probably not remain, and you can only hit Gomez as he's throwing something at you, and there's bats and spiders constantly harassing you, and you have to defeat, sorry, not Gomez, Fester here, and if you don't defeat him, then the key won't appear.
He
and you
takes
won't be able
so
to go to
many
the next
hits,
room.
too.
He takes a lot of hits. He takes at least 20 or 30 hits, all while these enemies are harassing you. Also, what the players are going to find out very soon is that there's no continues in this game. And every time you restart the game, you have to go through that stupid sequence that Tully and Gomez are talking to each other. And the reason why I saved this for round 5 is because this is a very important match, and I figured, why not have the match with a very trolly game?
Now, please note you cannot hit Fester all the time, only
Yeah,
when he's throwing light bulbs.
Exactly. So you'll see him blinking when you're hitting him. It's pretty obvious. So the players will catch on to this. And this part, if it didn't make you game over, it brought you very close.
Yeah, it made me game over.
Yeah, and like honestly, I think I game over or came close to the first time I fought him, because it's just such a ridiculous fight until you realize the trick is to just shoot him and then jump when you need to hit the bats and the spiders, but make sure you're managing them. Crouch, you can also stay crouching, but the only problem with that is that you have to hit him you have to jump over those balls that he throws at you. You can't crouch under them. So you probably are noticing is that you have a very big life bar. What you're also noticing is that it can drain really, really fast.
Oh, yeah.
And there are bottomless pits in the game. In fact, I'm kind of disappointed no one got eaten by the shark. There's actually a shark in the water in the stepping stone section.
I think we're going to see that shark
But it's
later.
not in between all the stepping stones, so players probably think they're safe in the water, but there's like 1 or 2 spots where they're not safe, and it just instantly kills you.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, the shark got me when I was playing, so everybody hope for shark, okay? Because we're going to see the first stage quite a bit, probably.
Okay, so Scratch Dragon is in first. He beat Fester. I
Rain
think he
has
still
as
has
well.
two lives, which is good because you have no continuous and you need all the lives you get. So this is the first way to track progress, is the keys. You need to collect keys to open doors. After a while, the keys don't really matter and the progress is fairly linear. But for now, the progress is all based on keys. I didn't tell them how to do anything with the keys or that even keys existed. I just told them that eventually a select button does something.
Oh, geez, this part is so dumb.
Everything about this game is stupid. Like, basically, if you know what you're doing in this game is less than 20 minutes.
Yeah,
But
it's a pretty short game.
But the length is so artificially inflated by really dumb things like, stumbling around to find doors and find keys. And there's a ton of trolls in this game.
All right, I'm going to go ahead, just so that people can possibly hear the game a little bit more. I'm just rebalancing stuff.
There's really not that much audio in the game, and if anyone's wondering why Tully is holding a briefcase the entire time, I don't know. If anyone's wondering why his umbrella shoots sparks, I don't know. I don't know anything about this game. I don't think it respects the lore very much. Okay, so if you look at the bottom left screen, which I think is Rain's screen,
yes,
you'll see that there's this spooky room, which are actually completely useless, except for one. The one behind a blue door is where the select button matters, because there's a little thing that looks like a stick, but it's actually a rapier, and you need to pick that up to fence Gomez with, so you can defeat him after you collect all the keys. And that's where the select button comes into play, because you have to select the rapier. And also, you have to be standing completely still for the switch to work. If you're moving at all, it won't work at all.
All right, we have a little bit of buffering on Scratch Dragon stream. Hopefully, it just catches up in a second. So, yeah, we're about 5 minutes into this.
And so, it seems like they're making good progress. But here's the thing. This game is very trolly, and that's why I don't think they're going to beat it, because there are parts near, like, there's a certain part, like 80 to 90% of the way through the game, where the game stops throwing, like, blatant trolls at you, and you won't go backwards. But, like, past the halfway point, there's a ton of moments where you can just take the wrong door or hit the wrong switch, and you'll go back to the beginning.
Oh, yeah. You'll see it pretty soon, everybody.
And the only way you know, even one of the orange doors has a bit that just takes you back to the beginning.
I like this mutated dude who's trying to attack you. Who is that on Rain's screen?
I don't know.
Oh, he just got exploded. That was fun.
Yeah. Although it looks like Rain is in second because he just got the orange key. I mean, the lead is probably going to switch around a lot because they're all just stumbling around. And Rain found the door that takes you back to the beginning of the game.
Nice! Is he going to get the shark? Let's watch. Shark time!
Is it shark time?
Please,
he didn't get sharked. I'm really shocked. I thought the shark was in that area where he jumped.
It is.
Oh, Scratch Dragon is in the room where he made progress, and then he immediately died because the ghost just kept on hitting him.
Well, not
okay.
Too much
I really want him to get to the area where he needs to go, because it's actually really funny. So, this is the grandma.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you don't actually hit the grandma, but you hit the pipes and make them leak, and then she'll stop throwing food at you, and the pipes will explode, which you're going to get hit by. There's really no way to dodge it. And then you get the key, because Addams Family.
Okay, it looks like Scratch Dragon figured this out really quickly.
Yeah, that's really good. Here's the thing, though. You actually want to explore some of the doors, because there's two doors in particular that are very useful. An orange door and a blue door. There's an orange door that gives you a power-up for your umbrella, that gives it a bigger hitbox.
Ooh.
And gives it more damage. And you get a heart. And all the life power-ups in this game fill up your health. The only thing is that past the halfway point, there's no more hearts.
Oh, this is a good game. I like that screen on Reigns. Just a grumpy guy. Uh-oh, there's a train chasing Scratch Dragon.
Yeah, you only go in this room if you want to increase your score. And I don't really know what the score does. It's supposed to give you a better ending, but I didn't really want to bother.
Ooh, Reigns got the powered-up umbrella.
Yes, there is an NES and a TurboGrafx 16 game. It's very blatantly an NES, and somehow they didn't get sued for it. Probably because no one had a TurboGrafx CD. But Rain has the power-up, and that's a very good thing. Because it means his shots do more damage, and he has a bigger hitbox. And Scratch Dragon's kind of wasting his time being in this room.
It's hard to know, though. That's
true. I told them nothing. And honestly, I wasted my time in this room, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm thinking the only way that you could possibly get the hunch that you don't need any of these is if you played any of the other Addams Family games, because pretty much gems and money do not matter at all.
Yeah, and also, Smapey is in Wednesday's room, which is actually a complete waste of time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you kill Wednesday?
No, you just have to kill all these floating objects, and you can re-enter the room after you're done with it to waste even more time if you forget or something. So,
And then does
but
the
yeah,
same
all
thing
that she
happen?
says is that she doesn't have any money because you're trying to get the Addams family inheritance or into their vault, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have anything, but my allowance is coming or something," and it's just totally useless.
Does
In
Pugsley
fact, the
show up?
only progress that matters at this point is keys. Oh, and Scratch Dragon got the heart and the power-up, which will be good to know for a future playthrough.
Yeah, he's on his last life. I don't think that's going to help too much. Okay, go away, Lurch. Nobody likes you. Smapty getting the cutscene as well. It looks like Scratch Dragon has 3 out of 4 of the keys. And Rain
that is
as
true.
well.
Both Rain and Scratch Dragon are tied, except Rain just went into the room.
Scratch
That
Dragon!
gives him the next
Shark!
key.
Shark! Come on, Shark!
Shark!
Cheering for Shark! No,
Wow, the
no
shark?
Shark! Where's
I
the
don't
Shark?
know what triggers the shark.
I feel
really
bad
don't
cheering
know.
it against them, but at the same time, I want to see the Shark.
I know. Okay, so Rain is definitely in first now because he got the blue key. There's 5 keys. So at the pace that they're going at, I could actually see one of them beating the game.
So looking
The only
at
thing is, they would have to go through process of elimination all the trolls that the game throws at you past the halfway point.
oh
And
yeah,
that's when it gets really evil.
and Scratch Dragon into the water again, Shark. Oh, I saw the fin. I saw the shark fin.
Okay, so the room that Rain is in is not necessary, but it's a very useful room. And the reason why it's very useful is that Pugsley is making some potion or something, and if you collect the potion, you essentially get an extra life. The only thing is that if you fall down in a pit, you'll lose the power-up. And you turn into Wolfman for whatever reason, which has no effect other than visual.
Oh, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically, Rain has 2 life bars on this life. Now, if he falls down a pit, and there are some bottomless pits in this game, he will lose both of those quote-unquote lives.
Oh, well, that's fun. So here's the deal. The briefcases are obviously the lives. What about?
Oh, those folders?
Yeah.
That's like money or jewelry or something. I'm not sure.
They're not really necessary then. Oh, geez, Rain.
No. Wow, okay. So Rain's making good progress, but now you fight Morticia, or more like the orbs around her, and you just take hits here. Like, it's so hard to dodge these lightning bolts.
Any money. You can have my allowance if you like.
Yep.
But I'm sure if you go downstairs, my daddy will help you. He likes to play games too.
Yep.
Wow.
She's totally useless. Oh no, did he repeat the room?
I think so.
I think he repeated the room!
Oh,
Why did he
no!
repeat the room?
No.
And he's gonna get that same stupid cutscene again. Although I hope he knows he can skip it.
Yep.
Okay, good.
I love it. Rain has 5 keys.
Oh, he has all 5 keys.
Holy crap.
And he went into the door that doesn't take him to Gomez. So
Shark!
Shark! So here's the part where the select button comes into play. Because he now has to find the fencing foil, or the rapier epee, or whatever you call it,
Oh, yeah.
to fight Gomez. Because that you have to respect the lore. You can't just shoot Gomez with an electrified umbrella. You gotta fence him.
Oh, yeah.
And the way you fence him is incredibly stupid, because basically you wait for him to attack, and then you attack in between his attacks. That's the only way to do it safely.
So,
Or else you're going to take a ton of damage.
can you go into the room with Gomez before getting the sword?
Yes, you can, and that tripped me up for a very long time, because I thought I couldn't escape the room, but you can.
Home, weird home. Okay.
So here's the thing. This purple door, even though it has the double doors, as the game taught you that's for progress, you actually don't have to go inside this door. However,
Really?
the grandmother does give you a helpful hint that to find Gomez. And she might mention the rapier, I'm not sure. But either way, while it's not necessary for progress, it is actually helpful.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, the thing is, Green Z Saber said this game isn't too bad, but he only got up to Gomez, which is maybe the halfway point of the game.
Wait, really?
Yes. The thing is, you have to fight Gomez twice, and the second time you fight him is the final bit of the game.
Okay, gotcha. So, I was a little bit worried that we might be getting close to the end of the game, but...
No. Oh, no.
We've got plenty of time.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Rain is making great progress, but there's going to be some things that destroy his progress. Unless if he, like, somehow guesses magically and knows where to go.
Yeah,
But
we'll have to
he
see.
won't.
Okay.
And also, this part could trip him up for a very long time. Now, after I realized you could leave Gomez's room, which admittedly I saw a YouTube video for, I didn't actually know about the rapier, but it didn't take me too long to find the rapier.
Okay.
But he has to know that he has to find something.
I'm a bit worried about...
Oh, that's the Gomez room right there.
Okay.
Now he's gonna want to collect that heart, because even if you have plenty of health, that heart disappears the moment you leave that room.
Really?
So you can't just save it. Yeah, you can't save it for later.
Oh, that's
And here's
great.
Gomez, and hopefully Rain will realize at some point that since he's not flashing, he's not hurting him.
Wow,
it took me like 5 minutes to realize that, so...
That's how I like defense. Oh, geez, that backflip.
Yeah, so those are Gomez's 2 moves. He's not that hard to fight, to be honest. It's just a really dumb and repetitive fight. But the thing is that he needs to realize that, well, he needs the correct stuff to fight him. Now, Scratch Dragon is not far behind Rain, but the problem is he's on his final life, and he only has 2 hearts.
Oh, yeah.
So I would consider Rain ahead of Gomez, ahead of Scratch Dragon, not only because he got the purple key first, but he also found Gomez first.
Oh, yeah,
the thing
that's
is,
pretty
Rain needs to
significant.
find the rapier. Now, if no one figures it out in 30-40 minutes, I might give them another hint, so they don't get too stuck. But I have faith in Rain that he can figure it out.
He just threw a folder on the ground. Okay.
I didn't know that could happen. Wait, what? How? What is he doing? I didn't know about that. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't
there are
know.
folders you can throw. They do nothing.
Well, nothing against Gomez, at least.
I'm really curious how you do that, because I've never knew that was a thing.
I'm glad we spent this time together. But do you have to destroy my chemistry set?
Okay, well, he went through his first life. I don't think he's realizing that because he's not flashing. If he realizes you can go off to the left, and that's the thing, I didn't realize you could do that. Oh! Someone mentioned Jal got the rapier.
Nice.
But I don't think they did because it's always in the blue door.
Oh, yeah.
He must have game over, though.
No, I think maybe they meant Jal either got the shark or beat...
Oh,
Fester.
okay. Maybe he got the shark. Sorry, I was focused on Rain's screen. It's a bit hard to focus on everyone, but I'm glad he got to show the shark because the shark deserves to be shown.
Ooh, we've got music on Scratch Dragons.
Oh, so Scratch Dragon is given a bit of an extension because he got the Wolfman power up.
I just love how you use your umbrella to shoot in this game, okay?
Yeah.
Like, of all of the things that they could have chosen for Addams Family, they chose the lawyer, and you use your umbrella. To tell the truth, though, more games need umbrellas as power-ups, you know?
Oh, and one thing I should mention, if it looks like their jumps are imprecise, there's only one jumping height in the game. And, I don't know,
Rain.
the controls aren't horrible, but,
can
like,
get
you
shark.
slide a little bit.
Shark.
Scratch Dragon's having none of that.
I want a shark. Like, that's the one thing that I want to see.
Yeah, we missed the shark.
And somebody beating the game. I want to see that as well.
Almacia, yeah. I could see it because they are about halfway through the game. The only thing is, they have to figure out the rapier. Okay. And the thing is, it's in one of those spooky rooms, and they all look the same, except one of them has what looks like a magic wand in the bottom, and that's the only difference.
I do want to smooch the shark.
There is a song in this game. I forgot about this song. Okay, Almacia actually backs out of the room, which is a smart move, even though he doesn't know it.
Who did? Oh, was that Snape?
He's thoroughly checking every door, which is actually a good idea. Except that one's going to take him to the beginning of the game.
Snape! Let's see. Are we going to get sharked? I'm watching. Yes! Shark on Scratch Dragon! Yes! Ah!
Oh, sorry, not Almacia. Scratch Dragon. He's probably out for game over.
That's a game over. Okay, I shouldn't cheer for game over, but shark!
Shark! We love sharks. I mean, they're better than babies, right?
Oh yeah, sharks are vastly superior to babies. Like, I don't know how you can even compare those two.
Rain is still stuck in Gomez.
Well...
And while he isn't first because he got the purple key first and he found Gomez first, he still needs to get the rapier. Mm-hmm. Now... You know, I'll bring it up in about 10 minutes, or 20 minutes if no one's gotten the rapier at that point, because I do want to consider how to tell my next hints if I'm required to give them another hint.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because because honestly, like, while yes, getting trolled on the rapier bit's kind of funny, I don't want them to be stuck there forever.
That is fair enough. I approve.
It's funny because Rain didn't get stuck in Gomez for as long as I did, but like now he has like no idea where to go, and he really just needs to check everything.
Just walk left.
But the thing is that the game discourages you from checking everything because it just relentlessly trolls you all the time.
Oh yeah, the game's a giant troll.
It is. That's why I chose this for the oh so important round 5. Like this determines who the second qualifier is because.
Ooh.
Someone's already guaranteed in the group. This Green Z Saber is. And this is going to determine who's second. Okay. So I think the blue haunted room is on the first floor and not the second floor, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay.
And if someone and the problem is Rain is exiting out of those haunted rooms as quickly as possible, and he's not checking to see if there's a rapier because I didn't tell them that there was a rapier anywhere. Just that select button eventually does something.
Oh my!
I am not nice.
Well, that's fine. It's Kusogrand3, you know.
Exactly.
They can figure
I mean,
this
to be
out.
fair, like compared to Koal, I'm a teddy bear, and Dana's game, so this is like, this is like a friendly, you know. Yeah,
this isn't Monster Rancher Hop About, which is the next game.
yeah, that's. I'm gonna say this. I don't get the appeal of speedrunning the game. It's really boring and repetitive to me, but I think it's going to be a good Kuso match.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be really funny to see players flail about in that game.
I completely understand how it might not be super interesting to you as a speedrun. It's really challenging, but holy cow.
Oh, I'm sure it's very challenging. It's
like the better you are, the less interesting it is to watch.
Yeah. It's like Toki.
Oh my gosh, that's a good comparison.
So Scratch Dragon is just trying to make progress again. And unfortunately, the hitbox on the jumping guy is so big that it clipped him. It's really unintuitive because you really want to be walking towards him because he'll always jump at fixed points.
I like these sound effects.
Yeah. So, and Jal is firmly in third because he's collected the blue key, and I don't think Smapey has collected the blue key himself.
I don't believe so.
And Rain is still in first, but he's really stuck. And Scratch Dragon is trying to game lost ground. Now the thing is, now that everyone's fought Fester once, Fester's no problem for them. It's just everything else in the game that's a problem for them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know you could walk right and exit the room like that. Well, I'm learning new things every day. So, Jal was in the room that he could have made progress in. But because every single other spooky room looks the same, and you don't think that's a place where you can make progress and collect something, he just skipped it.
Oh, this game is totally fair.
It's totally fair.
I think Rain's gonna check more rooms. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea. So there is a problem for Rain. He's on his last life. He doesn't have much health, and he just took the last health power-up, to my knowledge. There might be one later in the game, but I don't think there is. Because this game's a butt.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Rain is in the lead, but anyone else can catch up to him if they just find the rapier.
Yeah, for sure.
Joybit legit. You sign up before it starts, and even after it starts, usually a couple of people drop. But now we're too far into it. But usually it starts at the beginning of a year.
Yeah, so expect either late this year or early next year. I announce it plenty here as well as on Twitter. So, yeah, if you're following one of those, then you're probably going to see it.
And there's also a Kusogrand3 Discord, which I'm pretty sure is linked in your Twitch channel.
Oh, yeah. Also, I think, yeah. Let's see if that works.
And Scratch Dragon is collect. So I forgot how you open it. What are these files? What do they do? How did they figure that out? I can tell you this. You don't need to use the files to beat the game. They have more. These players officially have a hidden bit of knowledge from me. Maybe it'll help them something somewhere by drowning someone in paperwork. Scratch Dragon forgot about this room.
Well, Rain did as well. That caused his death, I think.
Yeah. Rain game overed. So, unfortunately, Jal only has the normal shot. I don't think he's figured out the power-up room. However, if he gets past this, he'll have the purple key, and he'll be caught up with Scratch Dragon and Rain. Ooh. The problem is that because he has the smaller shot and it does less damage, that orb is just really trolling him.
Oh yeah, that's going to be really difficult.
I didn't know you had to repeat the entire battle if you died on one of the parts, though. That's really butts.
Oh, Mike.
Well, I mean... Okay, we're actually getting close to the 30-minute mark. So I might allow a little chatter interaction for this. So,
all right.
How do I want to present the second hint? Do I want to present it like something generic, like check every room? Or should I have it respect the movie lore? Like, what do you fight Gomez with in the movie or something like that? Or what's one of Gomez's favorite hobbies or something like that?
I'm a little bit hesitant to have it be based off of the lore.
Okay.
Since that would require people to have knowledge about a separate.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's my.
It is a fairly well-known movie, but at the same time, it's also pretty old. So.
Yeah. By the way, I'm taking a look. The main programmer for this also programmed, as you said, Yo Bro, but Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck the Marvin missions, which is something that we've had before, and Rocco's Modern Life, Spunky's Dangerous Day. He got a thanks for that, and got a thanks for Primal Rage.
Primal Rage is a stop-motion game, and it's like, it was in 1995, kind of at the peak of all those digitized full-motion video games, and like, for some reason, they decided to make executing the special moves as awkward as possible. So you have to hold down buttons and then do all these crazy joystick motions to execute the special moves.
Uh-huh.
It's not a bad game otherwise, I guess.
Let's see. Cadus is saying, he whispered to me one of the video clips they found sounded like Tully, or have talked about Tully having or needing a rapier. Is that right?
This is possible because the thing is, the only person who actually bothered to listen to the grandma didn't listen to the entire speech, and I think she's the one who tells you. Like, that's the only purpose of going to that room. Okay. Yeah, the dinosaur fighting game was Primal Rage. Oh, Jal fortunately found Pugsley's room, and he's trying to exit it, but he actually wants to go through with this fight if he survives, because this gives you the potion that's essentially an extra life. The problem is he only has 2 hearts.
Oh,
and
geez,
he's not doing so hot. Okay. So it's a 30-minute mark.
Ooh, and there goes Jal.
Players are getting pretty stuck, so should I give them a hint?
I would say, sure.
Okay.
Probably, if you're stuck, check every room.
Yeah, check every room, even the ones you think are useless.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Go ahead and tell them that.
I'll tell them that.
Sweet. Well, we are half an hour into this. Yeah, I'm starting to see some crossovers from different people who have worked on this. The guy who apparently was the big boss for development also worked on... I guess he got a special thanks for Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally, and we know how much everybody loved that. Why is someone credited as a savior for this game? What does that even mean?
Savior for this game? I don't even remember there being a credit sequence for this game.
Well, yeah.
There is no saving this game.
There's a big boss, there are pixel placers, there are saviors. I don't know.
Oh, there are pixel placers. Okay, so since Scratch Dragon completely skipped that cutscene, I'm going to give them the hint.
Okay. Oh, Royal Blue Wizard, that is kind of funny. I kind of like the phrasing of that. He sent me a sample hint.
Oh, I missed his hint. What's his hint? I haven't sent the hint yet.
Let me, I'll PM it to you.
Okay.
Okay, on Discord.
Sorry, I haven't been checking my whispers.
It's okay, I'm sending you sweet messages.
I don't see it in my whispers.
Okay, I just sent you a DM on Discord. I like this music. Okay.
That's pretty good. Although I think that's a little cryptic, and I think I should just be a little more obvious.
Yeah, go
I do really like the hint.
Err on the side of obvious, but I like the hint.
But you may post a hint in chat if you want to.
Well, no, I'll go ahead and read it out loud.
Okay.
Here it is. Gomez may have you stuck unless you can counter his point. Umbrella's lacking. Don't get words scrambled figuring it out. Which, the words one, obviously, if you unscramble it, it's sword. It's good. Yeah. Royal Blue Wizard, you did a good job.
That is a really good hint. I just thought it was a little too cryptic. And these players' brains are possibly melting from how stupid this game is.
Mike, you have more sympathy than I do.
Well, you know, like I said, I want them to suffer, but I also want them to make progress.
Ooh, the development manager.
Rain is in one of the ghost rooms. I'll have to check and see which one that is. That was not it. That was the red one. That's the first one. If he's in the blue ghost room and he checks that, then he'll actually... And he can actually open it because he has a blue key. You don't You can get it before you have the purple key.
Okay.
He will be fine. He found it! He found the rapier!
Nice!
He might not have even noticed that he got it, but he found the rapier.
I think he noticed. Okay, so one of the people who worked on this, by the way, was the development manager for Halo Combat Evolved.
What?
So, yeah. Also, he helped
Everyone
with
starts somewhere.
Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure, which I played a lot of as a kid. Gex. He programmed for Gex. Okay, so he's done some things. Earthworm Jim. He did Earthworm Jim Special Edition. I don't know what's special about
Special Edition is the Sega CD one, if I'm not mistaken, and that one has an extra stage.
Oh.
So it's a good version of Earthworm Jim. And Rain is getting what is essentially an extra life.
Wait, this guy programmed asteroids? Oh, he did a clone of the arcade version. Never mind. It's lies. Yeah, I think Rain probably knows what he needs to do.
Yeah.
He'll just have to figure out that he has to hit select, which don't...
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing about hitting select is, I mentioned this earlier, but it needs to be stressed again. You have to hit select while you're standing completely still. If you're moving at all, you can't switch weapons for whatever reason.
Okay. Scratch Dragon.
Also, the rapier is useless aside from 3 moments. It does... I think it technically does more damage than your umbrella, but why would you use it when you have a projectile?
It's true.
And now Rain is facing the RNG orb. And Smapety is also in the RNG orb, except he doesn't know about the power-up. So, he's suffering a bit. Although it looks like Smapety is going to catch up with the others. He still has 1 life in reserve, except he's going to have to redo that part over again because of this game.
Ooh. One of the artists for the game Deja Vu helped with this game as well. Yeah, it's cool to see these crossovers, you know, people working on this game, but also with some fantastic games. Yeah, everybody starts somewhere.
I'm a little confused because Rain has everything he needs. Oh, he probably thinks he needs to go here, which you don't, but whatever.
Oh, man. One of the people who worked on one of the only good Simpsons games, Simpsons Hit and Run, he was the general manager, I suppose, for that. He was one of the saviors for this game. I still don't know what savior means, but yeah.
Maybe they couldn't save the Addams Family game, but at least they saved the Simpsons from having 100% terrible games and to having only 95% terrible games.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'd say the art for this game is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I like
it looks a little amateurish in parts, but overall it's pretty decent. I like how Rain is waiting for Lurch, and he just never goes any faster, so if you want to actually make any progress... Okay, it looks like Rain... Yes. Okay. He has the rapier. He hit select! Now he actually has to hit Gomez,
yes.
And it's a real pain to do. Oh, and Gomez takes at least 20 hits, by the way, if not.
What?
because it's a Western developed video game, and how can you make stuff challenging? By adding a stupid amount of health to all the enemies. I don't know, you can count. I think he's hit him 4 times right now.
He's hit him a few.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, and Rain's gonna eventually figure out the strategy. Oh yeah, that's like 6 or 7. 8. Yeah, he's getting in the swing of things.
Yeah.
Like, you just space him out.
Space him out long enough to stab him.
Exactly.
That's how I handle my enemies.
And don't worry too much about his leaps, because his leaps won't hit you unless you... Okay, so it's less than 20, it's like 15. It's still a stupid amount. And Rain is now into the second half of the game.
Nice.
Now here's the thing. There's bottomless pits here, and the game occasionally eats your inputs. And there's also springs here for whatever stupid reason.
Justin doesn't like the music in this game.
Yeah. So he should actually take this part really slowly because there's no jump that's really precise here, and he can take hits up. There, he not only died, but that also gets rid of his power up and his form. So there you go.
Well, that's not useful.
Nope.
Oh, no.
That's why players should take this part really carefully. And he was trying that, to his credit. He just slipped in between two platforms because of this game.
If you want to be a werewolf, man, do not fall on spikes, okay? That is my advice.
I think if you want to be in anything, man, woman,
no, Smith,
child,
do the shark! That was a fast reset.
Yeah, no, that reset totally makes sense, though.
Was that a double-headed pig that Rain just killed?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so this part is really trolly. What he wants to do is skip everything and go straight to the right, but he's probably going to go through one of the doors, and one of them, it's either the second or the third one, will take him back to the beginning of the game.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm excited.
You're excited? So he's probably going to try to... What do those files do? I still don't know. They seem to do nothing. I mean, what's paperwork?
Get caught up with paperwork.
Dancing mummy that poops fireballs.
I like the fireball pooping mummy. He's a good guy.
Okay. Well, he doesn't seem to realize he can go through the doors, which is good. Because that's only to his benefit. And he's trying to kill the skeleton, which is bad. Because I think you can only kill him with a rapier. Not sure. But it's not worth it anyway. Okay, here's the second door. Will he skip it, or will he go through it? Okay, I don't think he realized... He's probably thinking that's just a background piece.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Because that door definitely will take him back. If he selects the middle one, he's out. If he selects any others, he might be screwed. Yeah, so he just has to choose a switch.
So you have to choose the middle one?
Yeah, the middle... that will take him back to... No... Oh, these turtles are so hard to find.
Why do we have Ninja Turtles?
I don't know! You just do! Because of the 90s, and they were popular in the 90s. I do think you actually need to use the rapier to fight them. And they take a little while to kill.
Holy crap.
The Ninja Turtles are a very bad room to be in, and he's going to be really pissed when he realizes all they drop are diamonds, which have nothing to do with progress. However, he's still firmly in first. See, this is why I thought people would have trouble beating the game, because there's so much stupid crap in the game.
There is tons of stupid crap. Scratch Dragon is at Gomez, but unfortunately is getting his butt poked with the rapier.
Yeah, does he have the rapier?
He does not. I think he's going to go and look around a little bit.
Oh, Rain beat the turtles. Now he just has to select a different one. If he selects the fifth one or the second one, he gets booted backwards. Yep.
Yeah! I know this room.
Yep, this is where you get the second key.
What does the first one do?
You get the first key from Fester.
No, I mean the first chain.
Oh, the first switch? That's another bossy fight. I think it's a mutt.
Okay.
The third switch is the only good switch.
Jal also trying to fight Gomez. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having fun.
Yeah, so Gomez is by far the biggest roadblock. And so the places are for now. Rain is by far in first. Scratch Dragon is in second because he got to Gomez first. He just needs to go inside the spooky room and find... Oh no, he passed by that blue door. I think that blue door was it.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe it's the... It's one of the blue doors on the first floor. I can't remember. Everything meshes together so badly in this game. It's just hard to remember.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Rain was in the correct spot. He just needs to go back to where he was. I will admit, the first time I beat this game, once I got to the second half of the game, I just save stated because there was just so much dumb trolley crap. I was just sick of it.
I like that harpsichord music, though. Okay, it's high quality.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, what do they use the CD capabilities for? For the voices and the music.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Rain is getting his way back in. The only problem is that he is on his last life, and he's very low, and he fell over. Yeah, the controls are not very precise in this game, which is why you should really do jumps from a standing position and not while you're moving. Don't try to be efficient on these jumps. Just be safe.
Well, Rain is hopping back into the run. He knows a lot of what he needs to do, though, okay?
Yes,
he's made some solid progress. And
I could see him getting back to where he was. The question is, will he pull the correct ring? Now, he knows which rings are bad.
A couple of them.
Because he pulled the 2 on the right, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then there's a third chance he'll get it right in the first try. And there's a third chance that he'll be forced to backtrack again. Oh no! Scratch Dragon was in the room and he didn't check.
No!
He didn't check.
Scratch Dragon, no!
Yeah, and he's checking the wrong spooky room. The blue spooky room has it. Like, it's not super obvious, but it is a little obvious because it's like basically looks like a giant stick floating in the
It looks
air.
like a sprite.
Yeah.
Rather than a background.
Yeah.
They could have made it more obvious, you know, like have a little bit of a shine to it.
Yeah. So, should I give them a third hint, or Royal Blue Wizard's hint, or not really bother?
No, because Rain was able to figure it out based off of the information. I love that the spooky room, like, nothing hurts you there. It's just spooky.
Yeah, it's just spooky, like, and it feels super useless. Rain's resetting because he died early, which is smart because this game is very unforgiving.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing is that if that happens again, you'll probably want to soldier on because there's not much time left in this match and he fell at the first bit. Which, to be fair, at least 2 other players did in the very beginning.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, yeah.
But at this rate, I don't think anyone's going to beat the game because after the switches, because once you take the middle switch, there's 4 doors.
Okay.
2 are correct, 1 will backtrack you yet again, and then another one just instantly kills you because a lion or chimera eats you, and if you open that door, there's no way you can dodge it. It just instantly eats you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So good. Oh
yeah,
my god. I'm loving it.
I know, right? Everyone's just suffering. Oh, Smapety is actually in the rapier room, but he didn't look! He wasn't even in there for like 5+ seconds.
Smapety,
he didn't.
No!
That's really bad. I mean, I don't blame them because when you're in those rooms... No! Gel was in the room too, and he just skips it.
This is killing me. It's killing me, Skulls.
Me too. You did have a good hint, Royal Blue Wizard. Although, to be fair, that helps, but it doesn't really help the fact that the spooky rooms are useless aside from that one spooky room. And even though the sprite does stand out, it still isn't that... you still wouldn't really think about it unless you, like, actually look.
Oh, yeah.
Is Rain giving up, or... is he AFK?
He's sleeping. Taking a short nap. There he goes. Okay.
There he goes.
Or maybe that was just the end of the Fester sequence.
Yeah, yeah. Your hint might have helped Royal Blue Wizard, but it might not have. It's hard to say. Because the other thing is that, like, the rapier just looks like a stick. Like, yeah, and Jal's just struggling with this, really wondering, like, why nothing he's doing is working.
Yeah, I can understand that frustration.
Oh, yeah, I was pretty frustrated with that, too. And I didn't realize you could exit the room the first time I was there. Okay, so Smape D is making some progress. And here's the thing. He is in fourth.
Yeah.
But he can get in first if he gets the rapier and just gets to Gomez and, like, pokes him with it once. Like, that's all he has to do. Like, the moment another player pokes Gomez with the rapier.
Yeah, in general, we have been, like, judging progress to bosses, and rather than key items if the key items don't actually make progress. So yeah, several people have made it to Gomez at this point. They would need to get the rapier and poke him.
What do you mean second, Royal Blue Wizard? Snape D is definitely in fourth, Scratch Dragon's in second, and Jalis in third. Because that's the order, because Scratch Dragon definitely was right behind Rain at one point. But he never figured out the rapier.
Oh, he could go into first, or second. That's what Royal Blue Wizard.
Sorry. Oh, did I say first? Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's hard to keep everything
technically he
straight.
could go into first if he just insta-guessed that one lever and made it that far, but it seems unlikely at this point.
I love some of the sound effects in here. All of a sudden, you know, it's being all quiet, and then suddenly,
Yeah. Okay, so here's the bad part. Scratch Dragon seems to be thoroughly checking every spooky room except the blue one. And I think what he's doing is that he's now just checking every room that isn't an obvious, like, passage. Oh, wait. Or did he already collect it? Because he was in a spooky room. And select button does eventually do something.
I don't believe he collected it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. I mean, what matters is if he pokes Gomez.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what's really going to make progress. The rapier itself isn't progress. It just allows you to progress.
Yes. And in general, that's how we have been judging progress. Not based off of the item that you have, but actually going places. Scratch Dragon kicked out.
Yeah. So funny thing, Drumbordist. This game actually does a good job indicating whether something is taking damage or not. Because if you're damaging something, it flashes.
Yes.
That is actually one of the few good things about this game.
Scratch Dragon, please. What are you doing?
Someone collect the rapier.
Get the
please.
rapier.
So here's the thing. Rain's making some quick progress, and as long as if he gets the key, the purple key, he'll be able to make it to Gomez and possibly make some more progress. But what really matters for all four of these players, since they're stuck in the same part, is if someone collects the rapier and just pokes Gomez once. That'll put them immediately into second.
There we go. Rain's got the rapier.
Okay. Yeah, so he just needs to get the purple key. Oh no, they're both stuck. The two top players are both stuck in Wednesday's room, which is totally useless. Okay, fortunately, it looks like Snape D is spending more time in the rooms. So maybe he'll actually figure it out.
Maybe. Come on, Smithy. That would be a cool change of positions if Smithy does manage to find the rapier. And deal damage to Gomez, of course.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
But here's the thing. He might think he's stuck in this room. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's good. That's very good. He didn't get stuck there for minutes like Rain and I did.
Okay. Unfortunately, the next door he's going to check is going to kick him out, I think.
If it's a purple door, then yes, that door will kick him out.
Oh, he's skipping the purple.
Oh, he remembered.
Skipping everything.
Oh no, but there's that blue door, and I think that blue door is the one he needs to search. I think it's that blue door on the first floor that's a single door.
Yes, it is.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Scratch Dragon taking a death to the pit, I think. Well, that is certainly a frame rate. Let me refresh his stream and see if it can get going better.
I honestly, even though Rain found it, I'm honestly okay with Royal Blue Wizard just throwing the hint out there. Might as well give it to them because Rain's pretty much in first, and there's only 5 minutes left.
It's up to you, Mike. You are the game master.
Okay, Royal Blue Wizard, if you want to post the hint, you can. Because maybe they'll let someone squeeze through the last second.
I think it would be best to put it in Discord as well, because not everybody is watching Twitch that well.
Okay. Then I'll copy post that hint.
Cool. Jal is just chilling for a little bit. No! Mike, what are you pasting there? There we go. I sent it.
I tried copy pasting, but it kept on copy pasting that link for whatever reason.
Okay, Rain has the rapier.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much no one's gonna pass Rain. Okay, people are looking in the Discord, and they're just really baffled.
Yep, I'm not giving them anything else.
Yeah, we're not giving them anything else. But I would love to see that last minute, like...
I want to see the Chimera. I want to... Rain, get to the Chimera. I want to see this.
Well, here's the thing about the Chimera. He has to choose the right door. Although with the way he's been picking the switches, there's actually a good chance he would pick the right door. Okay, this is good. He's taking this very slowly.
Good.
Because he really doesn't want to lose the wolf form. Because there's a really stupid faux auto-scroller section that he really wants it for.
There's a fake auto-scroller section?
So here's the thing. It's
no!
Oh, no, he slipped off! It's technically not an auto-scroller, but you're on a ferry, and if you stay in the water for too long, you start taking damage. So, like, in theory, you could make it through there if you just, you know, manned up and went through it a bunch, but you kind of have to just stay on there or else you're gonna die. So that's why I call it the faux auto-scroller. You could technically scroll the screen as much as you wanted, but you're probably not gonna make it.
They're not gonna figure out the rapier.
Yeah, they're not figuring out the rapier.
It's okay.
I mean, there's still 3 minutes. It could happen at the last second.
Yeah, you never know. I like that little damage boost that Rain did.
Sorry, Royal Blue Wizard. It looks like your hint didn't do too much at all. No, Royal Blue Wizard.
No more hints. No more.
There's only 3 minutes left anyway. Okay, Rain, don't pick the right one. That's not an actual switch.
Oh my gosh.
Pick the first one? Okay, he's figuring out how the switches work. He just needs to pick the middle one. He already chose the right two. He knows those are bad. Oh no.
He's trying to use
files.
No! And he chose
he
the one on
picked
the
the left one. This doesn't force him to go backwards though. He just has to hit this dog.
Just kill the dog.
He has to hit it in the butt. I'm not even making it up. Oh no. He hit in the face? I thought he had to hit in the butt. Okay.
Well, he walks on his...
I think he's actually hitting it in the butt.
He is.
But the rapier is just so long that it's hitting through his face.
Well, also, his butt sticks up when he lands.
Yeah. Okay. And it's really hard to dodge these hits. Like, he's not getting hit because he's bad. He's getting hit because this game is stupid.
Yeah. My gosh, we've got under 2 minutes left. We're almost there.
We're almost there. I just want to see the doors. He's actually really close. I could see Rain getting to the doors.
Smipty looking in rooms again. Oh my gosh.
So here's the weird thing. Everyone seems to be checking the rooms thoroughly, even the spooky rooms, until they get to the blue one, and I don't understand why.
I don't know. I don't know, Mike.
Like, it's so weird. Oh no, it has nothing to do with trains.
Yeah, get out. That is a diamond.
And yes, you have to hit this dog a ton. Just like every single other boss or mini-boss. In fact, Rain just might be stuck here until the match is over, because we have less than a minute left, right?
Oh yeah. We've got 45 seconds. Okay, Scratch Dragon is exploring spooky rooms. Smithy
Okay,
is
Rain.
just...
Don't choose the second one.
No! Rain!
No! He
Rain!
chose... Why?
The Ninja Turtles! He's back to the
Why
Ninja Turtles!
Does he hate himself? Actually, he might think that he needs to beat these to make
Smithy
progress.
was in the room with the rapier!
Oh no, wait.
He saw it! He's got
found
it!
He just needs to hit Gomez once.
We've got 10 seconds, though.
Oh no, wait! Actually, technically this might put him in first, because he's seen Gomez and he has the rapier. Would you count that as first?
Let's go ahead...
I mean, sorry, not first, second.
Let's go ahead and talk about it, because the match is done.
Sorry, not first. Rain is definitely in first. Oh, is Rain gonna shoot? Ah, he got the right door!
Oh! Rain! Oh my gosh.
I would also call that second.
Yeah, so I would as well, and here's the reasoning, because they did make it to Gomez. If somebody had made it to Gomez and all they did was get the rapier, then I wouldn't consider them in the lead. But they managed to both get to Gomez and get the rapier, just separately. And I think
and
that's...
now he's poking Gomez, so yeah, he figured it out. He figured it out at the very end. So I would, okay, and I agree with Cadis, so I would say that Rain, definitely in first, Smapety is second, Scratch Dragon is third, and Jal is fourth.
I believe so. Yeah, rapier was definitely an additive change. So I agree with that ruling there. Fantastic watch. I'm glad that Rain got the Chimera there. Oh, auto-scroller section. Mike, this looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, this is the faux auto-scroller. The not really an auto-scroller. So he's probably going to try to make progress in the water, and then realize that he's going to be taking a bunch of damage.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh jeez, it keeps dropping monsters back on him. Oh, he's dead. But that's all good. Fantastic watch, Mike. I'm really glad that you and Pesmerga sort of did a little mind fusion and came up with this game. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, like I just said, this is a good round 5 pick to troll everyone, you know, make it a real tough qualifying match, and then and Pesmerga's like, wow, this game is total butts, I love it.
Oh yeah. So is that moving Rain then into the final bracket? Let me take a look, because I know that Rain has done fairly well. He's gotten a 3, a 4, a 2, and he got another 4 right there. So possibly we'll have to see what the other group... Scratch Dragon also had a 3, a 2, and a 4, but they didn't beat Rain. So I'm thinking that may put Rain into the final. We'll go ahead and see, though.
I do think that means Rain qualifies for the finals, because to get past Cananophone, he had to get first in this match, and I think because Cananophone 12 points and Rain has 13 points from this match, so I think that means Rain is qualified, and he is the second qualifier in Denizens of Flask, the first being Green Beam Saber.
Well, good. What a fantastic match, though. I'm glad that Rain... I feel bad that he was feeling kind of crappy from all the travel, the jet lag, but he came back today and was able to get through it. So, great watch. Well, thank you again, Mike. I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready for the last match of the night because Kowal, our dear friend, has decided to bring the Monster Rancher to you live.
Sounds great. Anyway, that was a fun match. I'm glad we got to do it. And even though our group is mostly over, I hope I can contribute